Blackout come on?
Look, baby, light. No candles, no rusty toast,
not even
nothing
on.
else but light, pure light. Straight from man's imagination into our living room. On. Off. On. Off. Hello?
Sorry. Hello, darling.
We'll find a nice nurse for you, won't we? A nice wet nurse with lots of healthy milk. Your father placed an advertisement in the paper, and we'll get lots of supplies today. The milk isn't filling you up, is it? Are you less fat today, darling? Are your cheeks less fat? I'll find a nurse who hasn't a child of her own. Not that I hope to find a nurse with a dead baby, for that is tragic. Nothing is more tragic. Oh, it hurts here to think it. You and your pram not moving. But I suppose if I am to find a childless nurse, with milk to spare, her baby must be dead. Recently dead. Recently dead. Oh dear, I don't like to think of that.
Avenue patient might ring the doorbell in a second. If she arrives, would you let Annie answer the door? Ooh, her nerves are terribly raw. It might throw off the entire clinical balance for her to see you and the baby. Please hide. Annie.
Good job.
Hello. You must be Mr. and Mrs. Dalton. Please come in.
Jen, what about the lights down there? Through the door? Yeah, totally black.
Well, there's no backing back there, Whitney. Yeah.
But it looks like it's totally black. What can we do to make that?
There's no backing back there, Whitney.
I know, but what can we do to fix it?
Put a backing up and light it.
Put a return there, that'll catch the light right now.
Keep going, actors. Keep going.
Don't wait for us. You keep going. We're talking,
Well,
but you keep
we
going.
were talking about the hat. Don't I take it when he comes in?
Well, let's work it out.
Well, because I was thinking, I looked at the script again, and
Oh,
where
good.
it's after the stage instructions, I actually take my hat off when I'm in there, and then I pick it up while they're...
Well, we'll do it our way. So
Okay.
why don't you give her the hat and she'll go the way.
Okay.
Yeah, it's much
This
better.
way to the operating theater. Oh, let's just call it the next room for now, shall we? Oh, don't be nervous. Shall I take your hat and...
She's very sensitive to light.
Of course. Right this way.
Turn it back on.
Whoops, went back on.
So nice to meet you, Mrs. Daldry, Mr. Daldry. Oh, shall I take your coat?
She's very sensitive to cold.
Oh, I see. Well, have a seat. So sensitive to light and sensitive to cold.
Oh, is there a baby here? I didn't know there was a new baby. How wonderful for you.
Yes. Shut the door, please, Annie. What other symptoms is your wife suffering from?
I find her weeping at odd moments during the day, muttering about green curtains or some such nonsense.
Is it nonsense, Mrs. Daldry?
I suppose it is. The green curtains give me terrible headaches. The color, old ghosts in the dark.
Tell me more about the curtains.
The house where I grew up, my mother would wash the curtains every week. She beat them with a stick, and there were no ghosts in them. There was a beautiful view of a grape arbor, and when the curtains were cleaned, you could see right through to the grapes. You could almost watch them growing, they got so plump in the autumn. My mother would make loads of jam. My mother was a nervous or excitable woman. Laughing, jam, and long walks out of doors. We haven't a grape arbor here. I'm full of digressions these days, Dr. Giddings, but the point is I have the strength to wash the curtains every week and beat the ghosts out of them. You think I am talking like a mad woman, but if you could see the curtains, you would see that I really am very logical. They're horrible.
And you have tried the usual remedies, rest and relaxation.
I do nothing but rest. Nothing but rest.
When I met Miss Daldry, she was 17.
Yeah.
She was an extraordinary creature. She played the piano.
Healing.
We at Great Jim and Arbor, it was there I told her I wanted to protect her and take care of her forever. Didn't I?
Yes.
Now I'm afraid there's very little sympathy between us.
I am breaking his heart. He likes me to be a certain way. Perhaps if I could play the piano again, but my fingers will not work.
No, her fingers do not work. In the living room, or in any other room, if you take my meaning, Dr. Giddings.
Mr. Daltrey, please do not embarrass me with such vulgarity. I am shocked and disgusted, and I will leave the room now.
Mr. Daltrey, your wife is suffering from hysteria. It is a very clear case. I recommend therapeutic electrical massage, weekly, possibly daily. We shall see in sessions. We need to relieve the pressure of her nerves. You will soon have your blooming wife back. She will regain her color. Light and cold will no longer have the same effect on her. You will soon be eating grape jam and wondering how it is that Mrs. Dowdy looks like a 17-year-old.
Thank you, Doctor. You have no idea what a source of anguish my wife's illness has been to me. To her, of course.
Of course. I'll be back to you in an hour's time.
Thank you, Doctor.
This lamp is extraordinary. It hurts my eyes to watch it go on and off, but I enjoy the pain. It is a religious ecstasy to feel half blind, do you not think? Yes, isn't it?
Teacher creeping
I was not supposed to meet you, but I'm glad that I have. I hope you find my husband to be a comfort. I know I